Hello everybody, welcome back to Glenleathann Farm on Farming Simulator 22. So I think it's time to get ready to cut some silage and get it into the pit. So it's been a few weeks since I've managed to get an episode recorded due to a very bad chesty cough. So you have to excuse if I do cough. I am doing a voiceover recording due to the microphone not working when I did try it. Joys of updates. So we're going in to look at upgrade or more. There's nothing really in our price range that will be bigger than what we have. So I think we will just get a front mower. For now, and I'll have a look at other mods, as I don't want the butterfly mowers yet. So we end up going with the crone front mower from the Forage and Hay DLC. So we get that onto the front of the Massey Ferguson and hooked up to the crone mower. Hopefully this rain stops soon. As you can see, I brought the pickup back with the fertiliser spreader and the bags of ferret on it. I still have to collect up all the bales, including the ones from the time-lapse video. There's all the straw bales. So as I'm sure you're all aware, since the new horse update, the DLC will be coming out soon. There's a new map coming with that. But I do like the thought of getting a few more bits of machinery to try out, although probably won't be on the map. So I'm just making sure that we have the conditioner switched on with using Maize Plus. As much as I love the little 4D Cavern Lintar more, excuse me, I do think we need, especially on this map, something much bigger. So we'll have a look around and see what there is. There's the Pottinger ones and the K-brand one, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we have a lot of silage to try and get into the pit. So, but we are going to have to lease in a forage wagon at the minute. We can't afford to buy one. Yeah, the mower seems to be working fine. I have the Massey working away. Again, we will look to upgrade vehicles as we go. The yield looks quite good. Mostly green and yellow from Precision Farming map. So I think on that note, what we will do is we will jump into a quick time lapse while I get this cut, and I shall be back with you. One more pass should do it. Should get a lot of grass off of here. So I do like the Scottish calendar weather that's been implemented onto the map by Cavalier Roy and Disturb Simulations. The temperatures are actually probably warmer than they would actually be for September. Usually helps to fold the mower in. A bit of super strength helps. So we shall remember, do I try course plate, but it doesn't work because it's only picking up the one more. It doesn't quite like the setup, so we'll get the TW25 conversion. With the rake, and we'll go and get the silage field raked up. Now I did implement in the wardrobe mod, but I actually forgot to activate it, which is why I couldn't find my logo hoodie. But I will find it. I love how in the NVIDIA update you now actually see when it tells you when you start recording, as opposed to staying invisible. I do hate the NVIDIA update. It messes up my sound settings every time it does it. And if it's not that, it's a Windows update or a Discord update or any other update. So again, for some reason, Courseplay is not picking up the width of my machinery. May possibly need to do an update with Courseplay. Jumping quickly to the garage to remember how wide the windrower is, 7 meters. So we'll get that set to just under 7 meters. A couple of headlands. Get to start working up and down the middle. Few headland overlaps just to doesn't miss any bits. Start at the first waypoint and away you go. Takes a second just to figure itself out. I do like the atmosphere in the map. Very muggy, misty morning as you would get in the north of Scotland in September. Nice and bright out one way. Very, what we call a har, coming in off the sea, a little bit of fog. So just checking horsepower requirements for the forage wagon. Again, I haven't really installed any forage wagon mods as such. You've got the hay and forage pack. The class mod, but they're all just a bit too big for our machinery once you get up this wind for now, so we will stick with the base game Pottinger Faro for the 10D. Rake's working away fine. So we'll get store deliveries, get delivered to the field. Now, I do have to apologise if you can hear a bit of snoring in the background, but the old dog's lying sleeping on the chair in the corner and he's giving a bit of snoring going on. He is 14, so I think I'll let him away with that one. So we'll drop off the front moor. Back in the yard. We'll come back and pick up the forage wagon. So if there is anything in particular you'd like to see me to do in this series, obviously we've got a big cow barn, we've got sheep, we've got chickens. Yeah, there'll be a lot of grass work, there'll be a lot of harvesting, I will do some contracts. We'll get the moors connected up to the little New Holland. So this little New Holland, it's a nice little tractor. While we're doing this, it's giving the rake a chance to get ahead. We do have a really big silage pit, so very much doubt we're going to fill it, but we do have bunker utilities. So we can open it up and put second cut on top of first cut if need be. I really don't know why course plate isn't picking up settings. So again, I just keep it slightly smaller than the actual cut size and there's less chance of missing bits on course plate. I'm going to do quite a few headlands, bigger overlap. Should all be good. We will more than likely have to come back and tidy up the headland. Away he goes. Fingers crossed he makes a tidy job. Courseplay doesn't always like offset moors. So just have a look at the offset there. We'll leave him to it and we will go and get the forage wagon. So yeah, the old boy having a bit of a cough there, a bit like myself at the minute. So I think we will jump into a time lapse while we start collecting up some of this grass and silage wagon's not the biggest. It's not far to travel, but it does take quite a while. So the rake has done a pretty reasonable job. And the new Holland on the moor seems to be working away fine. Doesn't seem to be missing much. Yep, everything seems to be working away, getting plenty of grass, so we can get some silage to feed the cows. Not quite sure why Cosplay decided to go across the way that I cut, because it would have been longer to go the other way. But it does its own thing most of the time. Usually ends up in a hedge. I'm sure you're all aware. Helper B blocked by an object. So, but I think on that note I shall leave this episode there. I will get the last of this field gathered up, and I'll see you all next time when we jump into the next field. I'll get that done, and we'll have to get some hay done as well to feed the sheep. Once again, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like that video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And hit that notification button, notified when videos are posted. And I shall see you all again soon on Farming Simulator 22.